Hey folks, welcome to another VR video and another episode of Low Poly Armor. Now, when we last left, I had promised I was going to have a new episode of Low Poly Armor every single week, and that has not happened. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Number one, after playing through the initial Ambassador demo, the developers took some of the feedback from the ambassadors and went back and retooled a lot of the play mechanics in the game. They've also added a parrying system for their combat and lots of other things. There are some hints of those things that are coming in the future in this demo tutorial holstering, because it hints at having a back right shoulder and back left shoulder for certain items like bows, which we don't really have in the game just yet and can be used by a class that's not yet released called the Ranger class, and shields, which as a knight I had a shield that you would remember if you go back and check out episode 1 of the series. Now, why do I have access to this game? This particular game is in development by a company called Unlit Games, and I asked a long time ago, more than 2 years ago actually, if they would like my help in testing the game. So I tested the game out in a multiplayer demo, fell in love with it, and have become an ambassador for this game. So there are a number of us across Twitch, YouTube, and other channels that really believe in this particular concept. This is a multiplayer online experience once it's all fully realized and released. You can play it single player, as I'm about to do, because I don't have a choice. Single player is the only mode that is currently available. But this is intended to be a multiplayer game that you play with a small group of friends. And I'm into playing games with a small group of friends if you've watched videos like my Space Team VR video recently. So, without further ado, there are a lot of changes in the game. I'm going to open up my notebook. You can see that I have a rank of 1. I have gone into the adventure zone for a very brief period of time to practice, so I've earned myself a little bit of coin, 86 coins to be exact. But all that shiny armor and stuff that I had acquired when I was playing in the initial demo is gone. My account rank is back down to rank number 1. You'll see I have increased my class to 2 here on Rogue with 405 out of 562 XP. So we jump to settings. We've got 2 different locomotion settings. We've got the locomotion that I'm in right now, which is sliding. To turn, I had to either turn my physical body or click on this button on the top of the controller on the left touchpad, which is also the stick that makes the movement, which is kind of clunky. So for the majority of this video, I'm probably going to be turning by physically turning my body. Unless strategy makes it easier for me to actually hit the button. There's also teleport. To teleport, I'm actually holding down on the left analog stick and then clicking to teleport. Not into teleportation anymore. We'll stick to sliding for right now. We've got a microphone muting other players, enabling a compass height, things of that nature. Right now we've got an LOD setting of 32 and a super sampling setting of 1. So far that seemed to have worked in the game. One of the things I did notice in my initial playthrough was there was kind of a waiting screen on the side of the screen that you won't see in your view, but for some reason I did see when I was playing through. Clicking on Mastery does nothing right now because I haven't unlocked those settings. They might not even be unlockable right now. Inventory, well, I've got some stuff from the first time I went through. So I've got a Razorback helmet that I got off of a skeleton that has passed on. I've got a crystal spirit staff that I killed an orc and got. I don't know what this blue thing is. Maybe I just can't use it in this particular. Let's click on junk and see what happens. Equipment, nothing. So shards and material. So junk and equipment does the same thing right now. I don't know. Actually, it looks like the value of all of this stuff is 262. That's for just the staff. And then the helmet's worth 125. So what I may do is go try to equip these and see if that's possible. Because right now, as you can see, my equipment is pretty barren. Social tab, of course, doesn't work because we don't have multiplayer yet. And the log has some important information. Questing, well, haven't really done much of that yet. Gear progression as a rogue. Again, we've just got common stuff. We've got a crystal rogue helmet, though, that appears to be a face guard that appears to have been equipped when I picked that up off of a skeleton earlier. Notifications, don't have the ability to do that just yet. And in the tutorial, we see some new things. So we've got a fatigue system because with parrying and also hitting your target, that changes the fatigue system a bit. In the previous fatigue system, you still got tired from swinging your arms, but now that you're parrying, you're also fatiguing the weapon itself. So causes the light in your weapon to fade and then recharge over time. The amount of damage you deal is based on your fatigue percentage. So you'll see as I'm attacking enemies, if I'm not using a special ability, that weapon's gonna not be as effective once it's a lighter color. Combat system, of course, has parrying now. Tells you how to parry. When the melee enemy is about to strike, you can swing your sword to block their sword. It actually says the word parry on the screen, shows kind of a light up effect to show that you've been successful in your parry, or it says parry failed if you failed, and then you should probably run. Casting abilities, ability details, we've gone over that in a previous video. Those really haven't changed. We still have the 3 classes available that we had in the first 2 episodes, Knight, Rogue, and Elementalist. I still haven't gotten the hang of the Elementalist class, so we're going to stick to Rogue for this particular video. We've got hints at the others, Ranger, Berserker, and Cleric, which are all coming soon. Critical hits are hits that are 2 different stats combined, critical damage and critical chance. Stats, there's various stats that you can benefit your character. You'll see those literally on the log in the player stats. There's our stats right now. And then we've got potions and refills. You'll see those as we go. The class altar, the Auroras altar, and the Astral Shard altar, the gift altar, collectibles, selling items, you name it. There's stuff all over the place here. Lots that's been expanded upon from the initial game. So we're going to go see Shayfira here.
Well, hello.
Hello.
You're here to trade, aren't you?
I would love to trade, but you know, I can't afford any of this stuff yet. But I do have
my customers to
an
barter,
awesome
but
crystal
I felt bad
face
about all the
guard.
food I was taking from the mouths of children.
I'm sorry you were taking food from
I
children.
used to allow my customers to barter, but then I felt bad.
So right now what we're going to do is head upstairs to our room. I always take the one on the far side here. I'm going to turn around. And you'll see a mirror here. Now I've just got the normal items here. And I know I had crystal face guard. So let's put that on. Yeah, now I look a little bit more like one of those Mortal Kombat characters, right? Obviously, I still have the normal armor as well, just the helmet. But we'll go with the crystal face guard for right now. I don't think I have anything else I can use. Just my normal. Yeah, everything else is normal attire for right now. That may change further into the game that we get. All right. So I am going to head back downstairs. And we're going to head to Erida Dunes, which is an adventure zone. In the original demo that we played, we only had access to a couple of areas. The Erida Arena, which is part of the Erida Dunes area, and this tavern. This new version of the game actually adds Erida Dunes, which is a giant desert area that I've done a very small amount of exploring in. And here it says, Erida Dunes is a massive desert full of history, home to a ruined town to the far northwest of the map, and an ancient astrolith standing tall in the center of the desert. Now, the astrolith reminds me of a book series I read a long time ago called The Dark Tower by Stephen King, where a gunslinger had to journey through different worlds and across lands and form a quartet party to adventure to the Dark Tower to either destroy or capture or something of that nature, the tower itself. Now, I have been in this area before. You can see the tower off there to the in the distance. But this is actually a slightly different location than where I left off. This yellow portal here to my left, that right there, if you die, you're kind of like an astral projection for a while, and you can come back to this area to be revived, which is kind of a cool effect. But you do lose the progress, of course, of going further, venturing forth into the dunes. Now, again, we've got special attack abilities. I love the rogue class because I have the ability to poison and also do like a massive damage attack. So that's one of the reasons why I stick to the rogue for the most part, especially when I'm initially playing a game. These guys over here look like they really want to come hang out, be friends. This guy's got a shield. His friend over there is not paying attention to me. Hey, how's it going? You see me, don't you? Yeah? Alright. I didn't try to parry, and I probably should have there. Now, I'm taking it easy on this guy because I'd already poisoned him. So why really attack when I can just dodge, right? So I got 40 experience for him. Now, usually when they disappear, you might get an item or something. Oh, hi! How's it going? I'm going to go ahead and mercilessly attack you. So he's dead. His friend's red. Still have 2 seconds of cooldown left. Alright, merciless attack. And while my parry failed, you can see I've got a loot here. Ooh, a crystal tunic! I need that! And a common armor shard. That crystal tunic is going to come in handy. Ah, refreshing potion. This is the stuff I enjoy. Now, if I want to recharge that potion, I can actually go back, I believe, to this crystal pedestal here. Touch it. I guess that only heals me, not the potion. Well, this poor guy, he's tired. I think he wants to be put out of his misery. Oh, he hit me from... That was kind of vicious. Did he just heal himself? What a jerk. Alright, so this time we just got a cursed skull. Doesn't sound like something we'd actually want to have in our inventory. But one of the places that I was at earlier was actually that kind of abandoned town. Ooh, there's a treasure chest, it looks like, over there. I don't know if that's actually a treasure chest, but I think it might be. It might just be a rock. Alright. Parry failed, but I didn't actually get attacked either. I hope he dies right in front of me here. He should. There he goes. I don't mind to take your 1 coin that you've provided. Alright, let's see. I'm actually facing the right direction, which shocks me. Alright. I'm going to head off in this direction. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by that skeleton. Before I actually went to the abandoned town. And it was guarded not by skeletons, by orcs. And I actually found a shopkeeper over there, but all of his gear was super expensive. It was like 800 gold per item. Their glowing eyes, they noticed me. I'm gonna try to go up over here. Ah, that looks like a treasure chest. Why, yes it is. Crystal wand. I don't know if I can use that or not, but I'll take it. So, in this adventure zone, there's a lot of discovery. There's even like herbs and plants as well. How's it going, my friend? You like to be poisoned? I actually had a episode that is not released, unfortunately, from the original Ambassador demo that I titled "This Rogue is Poison," because I love that poison attack. That just refueled my health potion there. But yeah, these 2 attacks, I know I'm kind of spamming them, but I really enjoy this particular playstyle. So poison, poison, merciless attack. And that's how I do it, at least. And I have to say, the gameplay is a lot smoother. The enemy AIs. One of the things that I noticed about the enemies in the arena, at least, and I'm not going to criticize the enemies here. Whoa! This guy. Trying to attack me from afar? What? Is they don't tend to... Oh, another cursed skull. I don't know if those cursed skulls are actually worth anything. I do know that potion is, though. I was really parched there. But as I was saying, in the arena, the skeletons all kind of grouped together and they mobbed you. And what I like about the enemies here in the open adventure zone, they're not doing that. They're kind of attacking me as they notice me. Oh, are you a rogue too? How cute! I kind of like the red skeleton. I really like the graphic style of this game. I know I've said it in the previous episodes. Low poly armor is named after the low poly art style of this game. But I'm really digging it. I'm having a lot of fun exploring, especially this new adventure zone, which is a bit more open world than the arena or just the tavern. Like I've journeyed. I feel like I'm journeying in this location. I also feel like there's something shiny over there. Oh, that's my yellow bauble, of course. Forgot about that. And actually, if I go back toward that yellow bauble and don't get killed by the orc over there, I'll show you one other thing. I'm just gonna get myself turned around here. I saw an orc with a giant hammer over here. We'll see if he's still there. Now you'll notice I haven't been attempting to parry. There's a couple of reasons for that. I haven't practiced parrying yet. I wanted to focus this episode primarily on the Adventure Zone itself, but also because I've been fighting a lot of skeletons there. Now I have recharged my health. That will rebuild over time. That little yellow liquid will rebuild over time. I can always return if I need to. But I'm also attacking enemies that have blades similar to mine. And I use the rogue kind of for his quick melee attacks. Up close and personal, kind of like an assassin in Assassin's Creed. So I don't do a lot of fancy parrying and things of that nature because my energy is focused on attacking the enemy. I don't know where the town that I visited earlier ended up. It's kind of in the endless desert right now. There's a wall over here. And there's a skeleton over here. So we'll go visit our skeleton friend first. How's it going, my man? I should have parried your attack. Thank you. 5 gold coins. Not a bad purse. I have 14 seconds left before... I think that is the town, actually, over there. Or at least another version of the town. Looks a little different than the last time I was there. Unfortunately, my first playthrough I don't have video footage of. I was just testing it out to make sure I could get an understanding of what was going on. How's it going? I'm so excited that you're here. Nice to meet you, Bones. No bones about it. He was a good skeleton foe. So I'm not sure that this is the same area as the town I was in earlier, actually. That wall does not look familiar. Like I said, the town that I visited earlier looked a lot like the arena that I traveled to in the first couple of episodes. This looks almost like a fort or a fortress over there. Alright, we're going to see what happens if I attack one of these 3 guys. Do the others come running? And they don't unless they notice you. I love that. That's so much cooler than the original kind of mob mentality of the skeletons. Alright, so first off, we got a sinister vestment. I don't know if we can use that or not. We can certainly use a bit of potion. And since I got a health upgrade there, using the potion was a good thing. There's another skeleton over here. We're going to go ahead and attract his attention. How's it going? Now you notice the crystal above his head once I attract him. My buddy! My pal! Alright, so no loot from this guy, but he's a goner. I'm gonna head this way, because I really want to check out what's inside this little fortress. I do see another skeleton over there in the distance, another skeleton over here in the distance. We'll go for this one first. Hi. What kind of loot you got me from? Just another cursed skull, but that's okay. I don't know what these little shinies are yet. Again, that is something that's explained in the tutorial, so I should actually pay attention. But for right now, I'm just into exploring the area. We'll do that type of exploration in a future episode. Reading the instructions is just not as exciting to me as exploring the world. So this is literally just kind of a empty fort right now. I would love there to have been some form of treasure or something within this fort, because I felt excited to come explore it. I'm not seeing any type of treasure here, so that's a little disappointing. We'll venture out. Oh, there's the other guy. I'll have him join his friends. I got some form of armor that I didn't notice. I should have looked. And 5 gold coins for that attack. And now we're coming up on another yellow orb. And I think that's where we're going to end this. As we're on the road here in Erida Dunes. We'll go after this skeleton. We'll kick his butt. Their butt. I don't know if it's a he or a she. Hi! Ooh, loot. Another crystal face guard. Those are going to be worth some loot money. Because we already have a crystal face guard. We're going to hang out right here next to this yellow orb. I'm going to hit this button and we're going to return to the tavern. So we've got now 144 gold coins, but we've also got a bunch of stuff in inventory that we didn't have before. Junk, all equipment, shards. Got a shard. Cool. I didn't even notice. So we will go back to the player screen here, return to the tavern. And there's a portal here to step through. Now we're back at the tavern where we started off. And now we're going to go see Shea Farah.
Well, hello.
Hello.
You're here to trade, aren't you?
I am here to trade. That is totally true. How's it going? So, in my inventory, I'm going to sell this Razorback helmet. I'm tempted to sell the Crystal Spirit staff. How much will that get me? Will that get me something that I can actually purchase? So I have 644 right now. I could actually get one of the daggers. I can't get the Sinister Vestment, but I actually think I have one.
Barter, but then I felt bad
So I'm actually going to go upstairs because I'm curious now. If I go upstairs, I feel like I got the Sinister Vestment off of one of the skeletons. So let's go hang out. Go to the far room here again. This is the room I consider mine in the inn. Let's hit the armor button. So you see we've got a crystal tunic right here. That matches our shard, crystal shard here. I'm not sure what that one is. We've got several different vestments. This one says default. They all say default, so I'm not sure which one is which. So this one appears to be infused with magical crystals. When we change to that, if we select this one, it doesn't change anything. It's still called a crystal tunic, but I'm pretty sure this is the Sinister Vestment. So let's grab the Sinister Vestment. Can I put that on? Yeah. So now we've got the Sinister Vestment on, but we have the Crystal Face Shard. Do we have any new weapons? I don't think we did. No, we didn't get any new weapons. Did we get anything new cool here? It doesn't look like it. We've just got the Crystal Face mask here. So I'm going to stick to these garments because I think they're actually better than the Crystal Tunic. Let's check our stats. So we've got a count rank of 2. Our armor's at 130. So I'm going to check out if I switch to the Crystal Tunic. Our armor's at 130. So they both seem to be comparable. Just for the sake of my outfit so that they match, we're going to keep them the way that they are. I like the fact that I've already acquired 2 of these outfits. I like the fact that I've already got 2 different helmets as well, so I can vary my costume. Just after, I think I've played maybe an hour, maybe a little bit less in the Arid Dunes. So we'll go downstairs, and I'm going to try to sell some more stuff. I'm actually going to get rid of that staff, which is probably okay because I am not a mage and don't really have any aspiration to become one in the near future.
You're
Then I'm going to try
trade,
buying
aren't you?
some of these awesome Sinister daggers to upgrade from my existing daggers, which are just kind of basic, boring daggers. So yeah, that was a Sinister Vestment in the other room. I see there's a Sinister Hood here too, so we can actually get the Sinister Hood later.
I felt bad about all the food I was taking from the mouths of
So
children.
maybe that Sinister Vestment is the better of the armors. We'll get to that a little bit later. For right now, we're going to go to the inventory. Let's see what kind of... let's sell that. Anything else we can sell? Oh, a tattered robe. Carved wand. Tattered robe. Tattered cowl. These aren't worth anything. They're just junk, so... it's taking up space in our inventory. It's unfortunate that we have all this worthless junk. So we have a shard. If we click on that, it's just a common armor shard, but this does increase our armor stats, so we'll definitely go use that astral shard later. We have enough money. We've got 1694. We have enough money for both of these daggers, so I'm going to buy
Nice choice.
the right dagger.
We all have to make a living.
The left dagger. Do we still have some more money? We still have 644. Let's go ahead and buy the Sinister Hood.
Nice choice.
Thank you. So we have purchased the Sinister set of armor. As much as I like the crystal armor, I've got now a matching set that I like the look of better. So we're going to go upstairs and change. Go back to our far room here. We'll turn around here. While I do like looking like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, I feel like I like... I can't remember if I hit right or left. I think I hit right. No, I hit left. Now I'll hit right. So I've got these 2 cool, very cool. And now we'll grab our Sinister Vestment. And now we look awesome, don't we? I feel like we look awesome. This is us. in our sinister clothing with our awesome blades. Have to say, I really like the improvements to the game thus far. I'm going to actually go try the armor shard. That's downstairs here. And then we'll probably wrap up for this episode. Right now, I've got a count rank of 2. Our armor is at 130, as you can see here. I want to see what that armor shard does. Got a shard. Whoops. Inventory, shard, manifest. Grab the shard. Whoops. Inventory, shard, manifest. Grab the shard, place it. And now that we've placed it, that should increase our armor stat. Oh, it's increased it by 2. I guess that's useful. I have a feeling I'm going to end up increasing that armor a lot over the coming weeks and months. For now, though, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Another look at low poly armor in Redemption's Guild. If you enjoy what you've seen, again, I'm going to put a link to unlitgames.com. I have a coupon code that you can use. Low poly is the coupon code to get 10% off any package that includes this game. If you're interested but still on the fence, keep tuning in. I've got more episodes of this series coming. The next one's going to feature a little bit more with the knight and maybe focus on practicing parrying, since I didn't do a lot of that as a rogue. But I have to say right now, rogue is my favorite class. Really digging the Erida Dunes adventure zone, and I'm really looking forward to jumping into this in multiplayer sometime in the future. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself. Happy adventuring, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.